I'm Gareth Kane and welcome to our workshop masterclass. Now first up, a confession. I am not a professional workshop facilitator. But before you switch off, I am a consultant who has used workshops almost 100 times in order to meet objectives. And I think there's an important difference because when I first started wanting to deliver workshops on behalf of my clients, I was groping in the dark. So I went on a 2-day facilitation course, which was okay in terms of some of the techniques, but they seemed to treat facilitation as an end in itself. Whereas I wanted it to deliver objectives, and I'm sure you do too. So I had to evolve my own approach, which I've battle-hardened in almost 100 sessions. I've lost count of exactly how many, and I know it works. It's not about ticking boxes, it's actually about helping people make really good decisions, and decisions which they will go on and implement. So in the course, we're going to be covering 5 main things. First of all, we're going to be exploring the power of the workshop in more detail, working out when you should use it, how to get the most out of it, etc. etc. Secondly, we're going to be looking at simple tools of the trade, post-its, pens, flip charts, and my secret ingredient, which is the large paper template. All of this is fairly low tech, and I'll explain why I don't like PowerPoint in workshops a bit later on. Thirdly, we're going to be looking at the overall structure of workshops. So whether you want to run an employment engagement session, whether you want your employees to come up with technical solutions, whether you want to develop a whole strategy or engage wider stakeholders, whatever it is, we have got a number of structures that you can learn about and adapt to your own needs. The fourth session is probably the most important, and that's when we will take a workshop and design it from start to finish, beginning, middle and end, because all 3 parts of that are equally important. The last session is here to reassure you more than anything else, and it's about dealing with difficult situations. Now, as we'll see, if you design your workshop properly and adhere to some very simple rules, you will have virtually it just rarely happens that you will have a really difficult situation. But we will cover the what ifs as well. What if it does happen? What you can do to get out of it. Now, the first thing you've got to do is download the workbook that'll be attached after this video and print it out ready for the first session. Because on each session there's at least one exercise to do which gets you to apply the thinking to your own circumstance. Now this is very important because I can throw all the theory at you that I want, but unless you do something with it, it's all useless. So applying it in the exercises gets you thinking, gets the juices going, and makes a practical contribution to what you're trying to do, not just a theoretical one. So as soon as you've got that printed off and ready to go, we will get started on the first session. See you then.